Today we will be testing the Oscillator Workbench indicator.
But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. There is also a link down below to sign up for TradingView. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our $9 Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel. As a $9 Patreon, you will be invited to join an exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators and links for the MT platform, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon.
Alright, as I said, today we will be testing the Oscillator Workbench indicator. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 60 different strategies, with 15 of them being profitable. We've also tested a total of 780 indicators, with 316 of them being winners. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. So go back and watch those videos and see what you can get out of those winning indicators. We've also retested in the advanced testing 20 of the winning indicators. 8 of them have been able to maintain the winning status. The best one, a 76% win rate. Now, keep in mind that we test most of the strategies and indicators on the Forex and crypto market, but they can be applied to just about any market and time frame universally. All right, so today's indicator is the Oscillator Workbench indicator. You can see it here on screen. And I did go in and make some slight modifications to this, of course, just the visual aspect of it. And so if we go in to the settings here, so the bar coloration here, I turned all 4 of these here to white, and I forget what the default color was on these. I think it was like maroon and teal and like a brown, and I'm not really sure. Nonetheless, the default settings had these signed colors also. And so I went in and turned these to white, just leaving the green bar coloration and the pink bar coloration, which gives us this here. And so the creator of the indicator basically gave a few different layers that of bar coloration that you can consider. And so the green and the pink were designated as the strong bull and bear signals. And so those are the ones that I left on because that's the one that I want to test first. We might end up testing some other ways. We'll see how the testing goes in this particular case. But what we have here is basically these kind of shelves here, these areas of kind of support and resistance, like kind of zones here. And what we are looking for ideally is a break of these areas, either to the upside or to the downside. And again, ideally when that break takes place, say to the upside, then the bar coloration will be green. And so that is a kind of a really strong sign that we have a nice strong momentum to the upside. And when it would break to the downside, then we'd be looking for it to be pink. Now, when it does break, it doesn't necessarily have to be green or pink. And so you can see that there are instances like here where we get the break, and the break happens on a bar coloration that isn't the green, but then we do pick up that green bar coloration a little bit later. And so that would also be a valid signal. So basically what we're looking for is price to be above one of the shelves and to turn green or break out in the bar coloration be green for a long signal. Or we're looking for price to be below one of these shelves and it to be pink or break out in pink, and that will be a short signal. So hope all that makes sense. Let's go ahead and get on with the testing and see what we can get out of it. All right, so you see right here, we get the formation of one of these shelves, these areas, this kind of zone of support and resistance here. And then you see that we get a breakout to the downside here. And then we pick up the pink candles right here. We can turn that off to see. So that was a red candle right there. So we would have been entering on this next candle here. We get a nice push to the downside, and that is enough to come down and get us to our take profit on the first signal here, which was a short. Let's go ahead and continue on. All right, so we're getting that formation of the kind of box here, that zone or the shelf there. And you can see right here, we get a break to the downside, a breakout of that zone to the downside on a pink candle. And so that would be short signal right there. Let's go ahead and play it forward some. So we get a little bit of a pullback here. Looks like it does stay within our stop. Then it makes a push to the downside, and that push to the downside was enough to get us to our take profit. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and fast forward through the rest of the testing. That way things don't get too long, and we'll pick this up when we are at the end of the year. All right, so that's going to put us at the end of the year right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve, I'd like to give a quick shout out to our Discord server. So this is our Discord server here. It is free to join. It's linked down below in the description. You're welcome to excuse me, join and hang out and take part of the conversations happening in most of the channels here. But we do have a Patreon only channel set up just for our patrons to take advantage of some advanced information that we're putting out for everyone to see. For example, this is Sasquatch. He is a Forex prop trader, does an amazing job of putting up screenshots like this of charts where he is doing market analysis, putting up the chart that has areas of support and resistance, areas of interest marked out, and even sometimes where he is kind of looking to take trades or giving an analysis of kind of what it is that he's looking at or looking for. Our admin, Jay, also puts up charts like this, analyzing the futures market, does an amazing job trading the futures market. And so I highly recommend that you join us, take advantage of the information that they're putting out for everyone to see. All right, back to our indicator here. So we got quite a few trades within the 1 year's time. Let's go ahead and count these out and see what we get out of it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. So we have 18 trades all together. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 winning trades. And so that is not going to meet the 60% criteria that we were looking for. It started off relatively well. We had a couple winning trades there, but then quickly kind of started to fumble a little bit and started to kind of throw signals kind of wildly, one after another, losing signal after another. And so, unfortunately, just wasn't able to really give us a clear kind of indication or a clear direction of the way trend was heading. There was kind of a bit of consolidation happening throughout the majority of this year. And so, price doesn't really move strongly either up or down throughout the majority of this year right here. And so it just kept kind of getting stalled out, calling a long signal right as it started to push down, calling a short signal right as it started to push up. Like I said, I think we might test this one another way just to see if it makes any kind of a difference. It seems like this indicator might be useful if we can kind of find its sweet spot. And so, but for now, it is going to go on the no list, and we will move on to the next video from here.